In this video, we will look at how you can add a new individual account to your organisation and assign team roles to that account. We'll also look at how to edit an existing user and the way to deactivate or delete a user. You will need to be signed in as a super user or manager to be able to use these features. Click on the User Management tile in your dashboard. In the User Management area, you will see a list of the accounts already set up within your organisation. You can filter the list using these boxes. You can filter by first or last name, email, username, team, or roles. Enter your text or select an item from one of the drop-down menus and click Search. Click Clear Search to return to the unfiltered view. You can also sort the list alphabetically or in date order by clicking on the names at the top of the columns. Click again to reverse the search order. Click Clear Search to return to the unsorted view. To add a new user account, click the Add Account button. In the following screen, enter the first and last name of the new account holder and a username. Every account on clinicalskills.net must have a unique username. Some organisations duplicate the email as the username, while other organisations use employee or student number or have another system. Whatever method you use, you should be consistent across your accounts. Leave the status as active if you want the account holder to be able to use the account immediately. If the account should be deactivated after a certain period, click on this box to open the date picker. Change the year by clicking here. Select the month by clicking here, or move backwards and forwards month by month using these arrows. Click the exact date to enter it into the field. Clear the date by clicking on the box and pressing Delete on your keyboard. Usually you will register the new account using the email address of the new user. Enter the email address for the new account here. The email address must be unique and cannot be used in any other account on clinicalskills.net. The account holder should be able to regularly access this email address, as it will be used if they need to reset their password and for other important system-generated emails. Next, you can assign roles to the account. Each account must have at least one role within a team, or the account holder will not be able to view guides or other content when they log in. First, select a role. Most accounts will be set up as a user. Users can view any guides or other content allocated to their team, as well as add CPD records to their account if your organisation uses this feature on clinicalskills.net. Alternatively, you can allocate the role of manager. In addition to the user functions, a manager can add, edit and delete user accounts within the teams that they manage. See our instructions on account roles for more details of the different roles available on clinicalskills.net. Here we will select User as the role. Next, we select a team. If you'd already filtered for a team when you clicked Add Account on the User Management screen, that team will automatically be shown in the Team box. If you hadn't filtered for a particular team, your default team will be shown here. You can still change this by clicking on the box and selecting a team. We will select the Dunway House team. Then click Change to apply the role and team selection. You can then see the role assigned to the account listed here. To delete a role, click on the red waste bin icon on the right. Remember that an account holder must have at least one role, or they will not be able to view any content on clinicalskills.net. Once all the fields are complete, click Activate Account. The new account will be activated and an email sent to the address you entered. This will include a link which the new account holder will need to click to verify their email address and select a password. Go back to the main user screen by clicking on Users in the breadcrumb trail at the top of the screen. Here you will see the new account and the account role in the Roles column. To edit an existing account, hover your mouse over the Actions button on the row you want to change, then select Edit. You can then alter the account details or roles. In this case, we will delete the user role in Dumbway and allocate a manager role in the acute team instead. You can also deactivate a user from this screen by selecting Status, then Deactivate it. All their account details will be safe, but they will not be able to log in to their account. To reactivate a user that is deactivated, simply change the status back to active. Make sure you click Save Changes when you've finished editing. You can deactivate or delete user accounts from the user management screen itself. You can select several accounts at once using this method. Click the tick box by each account you want to deactivate or delete. A new Actions button will appear under the Clear Search button. Hover your mouse over this button and select Cancel Accounts. The Cancel Accounts box will appear. If you select Deactivate, you will be able to change the account back to active by editing the individual account as we did earlier. If you select Delete, you will not be able to recover the account or even view it. If you want to notify the user that their account has been deactivated or deleted, tick the Email Notify box. If they are a manager and created content for the site, such as question banks, questions or assessments, you can unpublish them by clicking this box. This will mean that this content will no longer be available for use by anyone in your organisation. Click Cancel Accounts to carry out your choices. You can alter the content that an individual user can see on clinicalskills.net. Select a team and click Search. Buttons will appear at the top of the screen to allow you to alter the content available to all the accounts in the team. Additional options will also appear in the Actions drop-down menu for each account, allowing you to alter the content individually for that account holder. These options are only available when a team is selected in the All Teams search box. To see how to alter content allocation, see our instructions altering content available to teams and individual accounts. This concludes our video on user management. If you have any questions about user management or any other aspect of the Clinical Skills service, please email us on info@clinicalskills.net.